Grandpa used to say, "The ground beneath your feet holds more medicine than any pharmacy shelf." And every time he said it, he'd bend down, pluck a weed from the soil, and say, "See this? You step over it every day, but this little thing can keep you alive." We were raised to believe weeds were worthless, something to pull up, spray, and destroy. But the old world knew better. Those same wild plants are the Earth's way of saying, "I still remember how to help you." They grow in cracks, in yards, in ditches. They don't need tending. They don't ask for anything. They just appear, quietly, wherever people forget how to take care of themselves. Because the land always gives you what you need to get back in balance. Let's talk about some of the most common ones. First, plantain, the first aid leaf. You've seen it, broad, ribbed leaves hugging the ground, growing through gravel and sidewalks. If you get a burn, bite, sting, or cut, crush the leaf and press it on. It draws out irritation, soothes the skin, and helps it recover fast. Make it into tea, and it supports your lungs and digestion, helping the body release what doesn't belong. It's gentle but powerful, a cleanser and a restorer. Grandpa called it the emergency room of the yard. Next, dandelion, the liver's best friend. People call it a weed, but every part of it, leaf, flower, and root, supports health. Dandelion helps the body release toxins and build strength from the inside out. The leaves support kidney and bladder function. The roots nourish the liver and digestion. The flowers protect the skin and bring the body into better balance. In the old world, they drank dandelion tea every spring to wake up the blood after winter. It still works today. If there's one weed that teaches resilience, it's this one, because it grows where others can't. Now for chickweed, the body's calming green. This tiny, delicate plant loves cool soil and shaded corners. But don't let its size fool you. Chickweed is a powerhouse for calming inflammation. It supports the skin, digestion, and lymph system. Old herbalists used it for swelling, joint comfort, and rashes. It cools the body's fire. They used to call it nature's chill. Let's move on to cleavers, the lymph cleaner. If you've ever walked through tall grass and had a sticky vine cling to you, that's cleavers. Most people brush it off, but that sticky is part of its secret. Cleavers supports your lymphatic system, the body's internal drainage network. It helps the body move waste out through sweat and kidneys, keeping the immune system clear and active. When the lymph moves, the whole body feels lighter. That's what cleavers teaches to keep flowing. Next up, purslane, the survivor plant. It grows between sidewalk cracks, in dry dirt, and on your driveway, tough and waxy with reddish stems. Purslane is one of the richest natural sources of omega-3s on the planet. That means it supports the heart, brain, joints, and mood. It's packed with magnesium, potassium, and antioxidants that protect cells from wear and tear. Grandpa used to joke, purslane eats like spinach and fights like salmon. Now, let's look at red clover, the blood tonic. Those purple-pink blossoms in the fields aren't just pretty, they're medicine. Red clover helps the body gently release toxins through the skin and organs. It contains compounds that balance hormones, calm inflammation, and assist natural detoxification. In the old world, red clover tea was a weekly ritual. It was known as the cleanser of tired blood. Let's discuss self-heal, the body's reminder. This little purple flower grows low to the ground in lawns, fields, and parks. Its name says everything. Self-heal supports wound recovery, immune balance, and throat and gum health. It's used both externally and internally to help the body rebuild itself after stress or illness. The ancients said this plant was sent to remind humans of their own healing power, that the body is designed to repair itself if you just give it what it needs. Next is burdock, the root of renewal. You'll know it by its burrs, those spiky balls that stick to your clothes. Burdock is a deep cleaner, a root that nourishes the liver, blood, and skin. It supports detox pathways, helps remove built-up waste, and replenishes minerals. When you drink burdock tea, it doesn't hit fast. It works quietly, rebuilding strength over time. Now for mullein, the breath of the mountain. Tall, velvety leaves with yellow flowers. You'll find it on hillsides and open fields. Mullein supports the lungs, throat, and respiratory system. It helps clear congestion and open airways while strengthening breathing. Old healers burned its dried leaves as incense for protection and brewed it as tea for calm and clarity. Finally, let's talk about nettle, the nourisher. Yes, it stings, but behind that sting is one of the most nutrient-rich plants on Earth. Nettle supports blood health, bones, energy, and hormone balance. It's packed with iron, calcium, magnesium, and chlorophyll, minerals the body craves. Once it's dried or cooked, the sting disappears, leaving behind deep nourishment. Many herbalists call it nature's multivitamin. In the old days, it was used to restore strength after sickness, childbirth, or long winters. All of these plants grow wild. They don't need fertilizer or farms. They thrive without human help because they were made to. They're nature's quiet response to imbalance. Every time the world gets sicker, these weeds spread faster. It's almost like the earth is saying, "Here, I'm still trying to help you." Here's the part most people miss. Your body was built to work with plants. You share chemistry with them. They feed your cells, clean your organs, and balance your systems. Not by force, by harmony. Modern medicine isolates compounds. Nature creates synergy. In the wild, nothing works alone, and that's the secret of true healing. So the next time you walk outside, look down. The plants growing closest to you aren't random. They're responding to the soil, the air, the sickness, and the stress around you. They're the land's prescription for the times we're living in. Maybe what we call weeds are the world's way of saying, you already have what you need. You don't have to believe it. Just try it. Make a tea. Dry a leaf. Study one plant a week. The more you learn, the more you'll see how alive and intelligent this earth really is. Because the truth is, healing was never lost. It was just hidden under your feet.